That's good, isn't it?
Medication and alcohol might be fine now.
She needs a variety. She was crying so much. I think I put too much last time.
You think?
Reaction. Yes, fine. Might as well try that.
Fine, I go down. I didn't come up early this morning, but we'll go down. Because I thought no point coming up before you start to out at a certain time.
She would do. Yeah, in the morning, only about 40.
Morning. Not feeling the best today, as you've seen by my little concoction there. That's my medicine. It's like 2 Lemsip tablets, a Lemsip sachet. It was blackcurrant, that was horrible. Honey and whatever alcohol you can get your hands on. Like 15-year-old rum, not aged 15 years, like it was bought off the shelf 15 years ago, hadn't been touched. Old school Tesco value. So maybe overdose on a few different things, but that'll get me through the day. As you seen yesterday, I was getting a bit nasally towards the end of the day, not like me. And yeah, so it's a bit of a cold coming, but we've got to crack on. What I'm going to do is kind of like set them up 1, 2, set one set of rails so I know exactly where the feet are going to be, because like this mill's from China. I'm not 100% confident in the measurements on the PDF they sent me, and plus everything will just be a bit more accurate, and there's no downside to doing that way really. I've got my highest point up there, and then I can just level it off. Looking at it though, it's going to have to come up quite a bit there, so I don't know, I might put some hardcore down to try and bring that up a bit. There is a much easier way to mix concrete, of course. A mixer would be better, obviously. Even if you haven't got a mixer at a spot, just like a flat surface, you can shovel kind of down like this. It's a bit easier. Even a bullnose shovel will make things easier, but I don't really like to do things easy. I like to make it hard for myself. Prove I'm a real man. Oh, nice dry mix in here, that's all we need. Retaining wall skills. Noises on me. Oh, she needs to come down a bit. Oh, I'm going to get a little offcut on the next one, so I can use as a guide for my levels. So I can just have a little piece the same thickness as this and just bang it on, put the level on so I know like the 4 corners are level, and it'll be easier. There's broken ones down in the pile from yesterday. But for front edge it is, this gouge. Nice little torpedo level will be good as well. Joking me. Too much. I'm turning this off, it's getting embarrassing. Right, after one long, about a minute honestly. Yeah, we got a level now. I'll check that stabile out. 1, 2, 3. Doesn't. It's not. It is important, but it's not massively important. Like the feet are adjustable as well, so you can kind of ping them up and down a couple of turns, get like your fine adjustment. And I think with, you know, 1/4 logs being smashed onto the bed every day, then it's going to come out anyway. But obviously, first is last. As you mean to go on, we try and get everything as accurate as we can. Found the owner's manual in one of the boxes, so might as well have a look at it, like it. So, in case any of you were wondering what the sawmill is, that's from Rima RS36G. Seems a pretty good mill. I've been on the Facebook page and everyone seems to say, think it's pretty good. It's got a big throat on it. It's basically how wide the what log it can take, diameter, which is just under a metre, about 36 inches. So yeah, I'm just gonna have a little read through the instructions, see if there's anything I'm missing. Might even tell you how to do the pads properly, I don't know, like get some tips, is it? So as you saw, I wasn't trusted to use the 4-inch grinder. So go into there. Oh, while you're looking up, look at me. But anyway, it's exciting. I'm actually quite excited now. So there is the engine, the head unit. We've got the rails, the bunks, which are obviously the cross members that go across. Some other things, I don't really know where they are, but I'm confident now that I can start putting it together. So we'll put the first couple of rails on, get a bunk on, screw it all together, and then we can figure out where we're going to need to go next. Yeah, so I've done the pads. They're all pretty bang on level, which is going to make our life a lot easier when we put everything together. I do need to just seal them up, so basically what I'm going to do is just mix up some kind of wet mortar and really just pad out the sides. But that's kind of just block concrete now. That'll go off and it'll be really hard, but just to stop the slabs kind of tipping. As you can see, some bits there we need a bit more mortar underneath. But yeah, that's ready to frame up now with the bunks and everything. Gonna have a cup of tea now and then probably mix up some of that wet mortar, and I think that'll be it for me today. Good morning. It's day 3 now, I think. We've still got naff all done. Now we got a little bit done yesterday. It's dusty lens there, so I might look a bit dusty. So yeah, it's 2 degrees. Nice, foggy, misty. What's the difference? I don't know. Morning. I'm still full up with cold. But we're cracking on. I've had my Lemsip concoction, the wee dram of whiskey this morning. Don't judge me, but it keeps me going. But yeah, we made a little bit of progress yesterday. I got the frame, or the bed should I say, going. To be honest, the pads took way longer than I was expecting. I didn't have machines, I didn't have a mixer, I didn't have a digger I could use. I don't think Gwyn trusts me with the tractors and the JCB yet, so I was mixing by hand. And if you look here now, I'll show you, the height difference was quite large from one end to the other. So if I spin you round, so that is the start of the bed. But if you look at the height of that pad there, sort of down to that pad there, I really sort of built it up with bricks. I mean, it's a bit of a ghetto setup, but they are solid now. I like, this is kind of temporary really. The idea is to get the mill set up over on Kensington, over the other side of the valley where we're going to build a house, but obviously it needs to be set up here initially so we can mill the timbers, chop everything up this side. So that's it. I'll try and get some more filming done today. It is really hard filming and working, to be honest, but I will try and get some more done today. I'll kind of put the last couple of bunks in. That sounded really nice with my bunged up nose. And hopefully we'll get the head unit on today, and we might even get it cranked. I've said that every day for the last 3 days, so I doubt it, but we'll see. A 10.5 it weighs, that's what the shipping thing said. So boring. Just want to see the end product. You do a pad. Hallie, come here. Okay. As you can see, she's hobbling. Poor dog. She'll be alright, you know. Probably running around all this hardcore can't be good for her. We are waiting on a roller to come to roll it. I know some of you probably think that when you just whack it down. We are waiting. Well, that's stupid. The Hallie? What's the matter? Okay. Again there, boys. Afternoon, I guess. You may have seen a couple of shots of me screwing in bolts. I'm sure that was super interesting. Again, it looks like I've done naff all, but the log stops dogs, I think, are in. The frame's all pretty much done now. It's fairly level, so I just need to set up the head unit, and then we just need to drop it on with the tractor, and then she should be ready to go. It's taken way longer than I expected. Well, I didn't count them, but I've used up about 400 bolts. It's a bit of a nightmare, but yeah, I hope it wasn't too boring. I think this will be pretty much it for me today. Gonna have a couple of pints tonight with the boys, and maybe we'll see you tomorrow.